Good morning. Welcome back to the vlog. It is race week. So right now it's about a little after 7, about 7:15. I'm waiting on Gigi so I can take her to school. And then we're officially in race protocol now. So last week was a taper week. We got a couple good workouts in. This week we have a very light week. So a little bit later when I get ready to start my run, because I haven't been at work in a week. So I have a lot of work to catch up on, a lot of emails to go through. I think I logged into my computer the other day and there was 125 emails, I think Sunday night, or Saturday. Saturday I logged in, which is a lot of emails for me to sift through and delete and whatever. So I'm not going to run this morning, but when I run this afternoon, I'll go over today's run, what I've done last week, okay, because I haven't made a video in a couple weeks. I did record 2 Fridays ago, but I didn't edit the video, so I was like, I'm just not gonna pull it out. But when I get to today's workout, I'll go over what I'm doing today, what I've done last week, and what the protocol is for the rest of the week leading into the race. And then this will be the last video before the race day video, which the race is on Sunday, so you probably won't see the race day video for a few days after that. And then during my week off, my week of recovery, I get to start looking forward to the next thing, which if you don't already know what it is, well, you'll get to that in a little bit. But let me make sure I get Gigi to school just fine. And then, we'll go from there. So it's 10:45 or so about now. And I wanted, because I still have a while until I'm running, I wanted to go over what I did the last week of prep. Really, not even the whole last week of prep, but like how I ended peak week. I did peak week. My last long run was the 17th of November, and it was a 4:3:2:1 half mile run. So basically, we broke it up into intervals. It was 1 mile, or a 1 mile warm up, and then 4 miles at race pace. Then a mile recovery, and then 3 miles at race pace. 2 mile or mile recovery, 2 miles at race pace. Then it got dicey. It went 1 mile recovery, 1 mile at 15 seconds below race pace, mile recovery, half a mile at 30 seconds below race pace. Now, how did this run turn out for me? Well, I didn't do the whole thing. I actually had to cut it short. My legs have been beaten up. They got beat up pretty good. They were exhausted. They had a lot of longer runs, a lot of tempo, a lot of lactate threshold runs leading up to it. So when I got to that day, because I had to alter my schedule, I should have had a couple rest days in there, or a rest day with a recovery run. That run should have been on a Sunday instead of on a Friday. But there was a reason I had to move it. So the first 4 miles was fine. I felt really good, kept it consistent where I was supposed to. The second 3 miles was fine. I, again, kept it exactly where I was supposed to, except for the little bathroom break I had to stop and take. When I got to the 2 mile section, the first mile of the 2, I was able to barely keep it in range. But that second mile, I was just dead. My legs had very little left. So I started walking a little bit more. I tried to pick it up for that 1 mile, 15 seconds faster than race pace. I don't think I even made it to race pace. So that was that. And then I kind of just said, I know I don't have 30 seconds faster than race pace, even for half a mile. And I killed it and I walked home. So that's how I ended my long run. The next day on the 18th, we went to California for Disneyland for 4 days. So me, Connie, and Gigi all got on a plane. We flew out there. So my recovery started off on an airplane, which is probably not the best way to start recovery, but that's what we did. And then we spent 4 days walking around Disneyland, averaging about 19,000 steps. Now, we kept it as easy as we could, when I needed breaks, when my legs were tired. I know Saturday they were just exhausted. They were in pain a little bit. So we kind of didn't push it too much Saturday, but by Sunday and Monday, they started feeling really well. Tuesday, we came home. Wednesday, I started getting back into workouts. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I had workouts. A couple of them were a little bit intense. Some were not. Yesterday was my last long, hard day, and that was a 2 by 3 mile tempo run where the paces were like sub 9:30 for most of that run into a 17-mile-an-hour wind. So now we're in race week, and it's race week protocol. So we have one run today that's an hour. Outside of that, it's just 30. I want to say the longest one I have is 40 minutes left this week before the run. And I'll get into that in a bit. But that's kind of where we're at now. Do I feel great about how I ended peak week? No. My biggest concern is that I didn't get enough mileage in on my longer runs. I didn't get that 15, 16, 17 miles where I might have felt a little bit more comfortable. But it is what it is. I did every workout they gave me to do. I executed every workout that they told me to execute the best way I could. Mileage is what it is. We'll find out how well that plays out on race day. But yeah, if I have any reservations, that's the reservation, that I didn't do enough mileage in training. So we'll see on Sunday in 6 days how that impacts me on the race. Now, if I go by previous the last marathon prep, which was absolute shit, by the way, I trained myself, never doing that again without knowing. I think I got up to like 7 or 10 miles for my long run. And my body basically said at mile 14, oh, we're done. We have nothing left. So maybe the fact that I got to about 12 is going to push me to about 17 or 18 before my legs say, we're done. And this way it's only 8 miles left that I'm struggling. I'm hoping that with the pace we have set, the goal pace that we're looking at, that my body will hold off a lot longer, and I won't be as fatigued going into the final 10K as I probably should be. But we'll see. I'm tapering. I'm listening. No strength training this week, so we're not doing anything excess to the body. We're letting the body recover and heal and rest up, and that's that. So again, I have a couple more hours until I can run. When I get to that point, I'll run, and then we'll talk about the run. We'll talk about the rest of the week, what we got going on, and then we'll even talk about goals and goal paces and whatever for Sunday. Where'd you go, buddy? All right, it is about 5 to 4. Fairly uneventful day at work, but a day at work. First day back after a vacation sucks. Super busy. So much to do. So many people want to talk to you about and catch you up on a whole bunch of things that just haven't been done, or were done while you were gone. And it's just kind of crazy. Mentally, I was not ready for today being as busy as it was. I was falling asleep for the last 10 minutes. Thankfully, I work from home. So with that, it is time to get today's workout done. So let me get that pre-workout and we'll go over today's run. All right, so 2 scoops of Energize, no sodium. It's only a 1 hour run today. So the way today's run is going to go is it's a ramp down, quote unquote, fartlek run. All right. I'm not really doing any sprinting, but it's going to be a 10-minute warm up. And then it's going to start at 10, go down to 2 or 10 to 4, something like that. We're going to do 10 minutes at race pace and then 5 minutes recovery. So then 4 minutes at race pace, 8 at race pace, 4 at recovery, 6 at race pace, 3 at recovery, 2 at race pace, 1 at recovery, cool down. That's it. Now, why do I need 200 milligrams of caffeine to do that? Again, falling asleep mentally, just trying to bring your brain fog. This is probably the last bit of caffeine I'm going to have before the race day. Not that it's going to do a big thing, but I'm probably going to have caffeine not only at the beginning of the race, but somewhere in the middle, just to give my body an extra holy shit, wake me up kind of a burst of energy. So that's that. Let me finish this, get changed, and we'll head out and we'll go run. Okay, so just keeping the outfit simple, nothing special. Got a long sleeve shirt, Under Armour shirt underneath. Got my shorts. So I'm gonna always run in compression shorts just because I like compression shorts. But as far as the long sleeves, right now it's only 51 degrees. It's getting kind of chilly. We'll talk about race temperatures when I get back. It's been cold the last couple weeks, so getting used to race conditions. This is actually going to be ideal conditions for me, so hopefully this isn't even too much. But I'm going to go knock out this hour run, and I'll be back in a minute. All right, we're done with the run, thank God. It was about an hour. It was exactly an hour and 3 seconds because I stopped to take a 12-second bathroom break. No big deal. It was like 5.3 something miles or something like that. I'll put it up here on the screen. Again, it was nothing special. It was 5 minutes on, or 10 minutes on, 5 minutes recover, 8 minutes on, 4 minutes recover, 6 on, 3 recover, 4 on, 2 recover, cool down. So nothing major. I'm feeling good. It's chilly, but this was enough of a cover for, I think it's like either up low 50s or upper 40s right now. But there's no wind, so it's much better than it was yesterday when I had to run in a 15 to 17 mile an hour wind. But yeah, I'm feeling good. Let me get inside, make sure everything's good there, and we'll talk about what's coming up for the rest of the week before we go into the race this weekend. Okay, so here's what we got the rest of the week. I'm going to end this video after this little clip just because I don't want to keep it very long. I really don't have a whole lot to talk about. Again, no strength training this week. Tomorrow I have a rest day, which is good. Give my body another chance to recover. Wednesday I have a 38-minute interval workout, which is just kind of like, I want to say it's 8 by 45 seconds. So it's like a 10-minute warm-up, 8 by 45 seconds with a 90-second recovery, and then a cool down. Thursday, I have a 30-minute recovery run, which is like zone 1, super slow, not barely breaking a sweat. If my heart rate goes above 120, I probably went a little hard. So that's 30 minutes. Friday is another full-on rest day. And then Saturday, I have some quick, it's a 16-minute pre-race pickups where I want to say it's like 20 seconds on, 40 seconds off. So whatever, it's like, I don't know, I think it's like 6 or 8 by that, whatever. Either way, the point is it's less than 20 minutes for the workout on Friday or on Saturday, and then Sunday's the race. So I'm going to end this video. Next video, you'll have the packet pickup, race day, and then the review, and then what's coming up beyond the marathon, which I'm super excited for because as much as I wanted to take an off season, I didn't. I didn't. So no off season. We're jumping right back into another training block for a couple different things. Big one and then a littler one. But I'll cover that in the next video. For now, I'm going to shower, change, get ready to eat dinner once Connie and the girls come home. And that's that. So you want to see how I do in the race? Comment below what your guesses for my time is going to be. My goal is between 4:30 and 4:20. All right, maybe, somewhere around there. If you think I'll go faster, comment. If you think I'll go slower, comment. Remember, my last marathon, my only other marathon was 5:29. So anything under 5 hours is a PR for me, but I'm shooting for like closer to 4:30. We're not all Nick Bear shooting for sub 2:45s. It is what it is. Normal people run too. But yeah, comment below what you think my time is going to be, and I'll see you in the next episode, and maybe I'll have a giveaway for something for the person who hits closest, if anybody hits close. See you guys later.